sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
All right, here. Trying to get this stream set up.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. The pass. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, Jesse.
Dump off here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Now this one over the middle and into the hands of his tight end, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Man,
and he'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there, second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down the 6-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. I was wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Third and goal from the 6. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Take the points, man. Let's take the points.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. 3 points were put on the board.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted. For the touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Jackson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Oh, backwards yard, backwards.
The 40.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Oh, he held that?
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to look deep.
Oh, no. I missed the throw.
Trying to dial up the long
Oh, she missed Tyree. Hey, what up, Tyree?
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lead
What up,
on the
Tyree?
running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I don't know why this is like this. I don't know why it's like that, but
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
He's not in there.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Got an open man. It's Regs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Regs with touchdown number 12 on
Could
the
avalanche
year.
on you, man.
And the
Could
Raiders
avalanche
able to
on you.
extend that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over
go, Colts.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Colts, nothing.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. Heavy rush and down
Who hit him?
he
Who hit him?
goes.
Hurst? Oh, that's Jennifer's sack.
And they're
Come
gonna drop
on.
him for a loss on the play. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
This one into the hands of
No.
And
Inches,
he's gonna
inches,
have
4th
a
and
Colts
inches.
First down.
Ah.
He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. On 1st down, it's Taylor. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson will get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on 2nd and 16. Jackson. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Colts first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. They run the counter. Taylor, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Taylor is the ball carrier.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 27. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
3rd inches.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Jackson. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Trying to see if you can finish it off, O'Toole.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jason Huntley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
They decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but just a little bit deeper on that one. I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 10.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Territory.
Never trust anyone.
They stop him short of the 1st down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this time, he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Killed him, man. Killed him. Spear!
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go, Pat. Or let's go, Colts.
Ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Boom! Impact play right away, baby.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A dumb throw.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. That's into the hands of Gafford.
Nico's gone.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Are aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown.
Settling
His
in.
confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Let's go, Colts. Come on.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 17.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one complete to Gafford. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Jason Huntley. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. It's incomplete. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial And now here's another interception. Jonathan Ingram picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll try and run for it on first.
No, I'm trying to jump, dude. It's a touchdown, too. God damn it.
I just wondered before that last play if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and
that
said,
was a touchdown.
Run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Carlson is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession, right? It's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one is goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Second and 4. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rock Ya-Sin.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So out comes the field goal team once more.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
A Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Throwing is Jackson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6 yards.
And it's 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Burton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Come on,
Jackson.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Don't fuck up my donut.
2nd and 16. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never put a starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play action. It's Jackson.
Oh. Hey, okay.
Another interception. Picked off at the 49. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes a quarterback look
I
a
don't know how
lot
you didn't pick
better.
that up, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
Not totally
Gift
home
wrap
free
out
yet,
for
but
me.
it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh.
And his throw here is incomplete. Jason Huntley, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Huntley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Absolutely
It's
terrible.
3rd and 7.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
This is what it is, man. Just take the foot off the gas.
On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
A 29-yard attempt.
Well,
Carlson is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
D4, thank you, San Fran.
D4 that time.
Impact player.
Sack. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Nobody wanted to give up a second for.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Space
Oh,
to maneuver
no.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
Fuck
I definitely like the play
this
call. You don't expect it on
motherfucker.
3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And my goodness, another interception.
Clutch.
Taylor Muse with it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. But
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let it go again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
50. Colts, nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He's trying to find Equanimous
Tyree
St.
deserves
Brown,
better
but
than
it'll be
this.
2nd down. Now Taylor.
Tyree deserves
He
better,
dropped
man.
after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They run once more with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Today's final score, Raiders 50.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Las Vegas, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now.
That was TD, and he overthrew dude. That was straight TD, and you know it. You knew he was burnt. Shut your ass up. Something ain't right here, man. Something didn't seem right about this game, and I don't like it. I don't like it, damn it. Right is your game, nigga. You just ain't got it, bro. That's just it. You know, you full of excuses. You know what I'm saying? It's this, it's that. You ain't got no players, nigga. The quarterback sorry. Your whole team sorry coming from your motherfucking ass. Just say you ain't got it, bro. That's it. You know, you might as well make this a practice here, nigga. That's it. Shut your stupid ass up, Cowboys, dumbass. You ain't got nothing to do with it. Why your ass mounting up? Get off his dick. Chug. Nigga, I ain't on nobody digging my nigga. I'm talking to you, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with him. I'm talking about you and your motherfucking game. And plus, I'm bored, so I've been chat hopping, talking shit to whoever I can talk to because I'm bored, nigga. So right now, I'm pick on your motherfucking sorry ass, nigga. Step your game up, little nigga. Your Lone Ranger looking ass up. Bro, 0, bro. Oh, no. I could see if it was a close game and you lost because the quarterback really didn't, you know, he really wasn't too good or something. 50-0, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. He got like 30 creative players on there.
Who the fuck added this guy? Who the fuck added this guy? Whoa, yeah. Hi, babe.
Hi.
I just smacked some people in my game.